Shalom Akyam Wa Akwafyam. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makakodash. I'd like to proceed this lesson with giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and teach well, man, according to the Bible, which the true children of Israel are not those little hat people in the Holy Land, man. Those are Israelis, man. So the real Israelites, the chosen people of the Bible, are you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, man. So without further ado, man, what I want to go into, man, something to the effect of, having a cold, hardened spirit, man. Adopting like one of the brothers, the brother Casey from Kansas. It's like I forgot the brother's name, but he was going into, we got to adopt a cold spirit, man. We got to adopt a cold spirit coming into these times. Because, hey, things are going to get worse, man. For the better, though. Things always get worse for the better, man. And that's another mindset you also got to have coming into these times we're coming in. Because, it's right now, we still have the necessity to, eat, shower, lay down in a comfortable bed, drive around, enjoy the outdoors, stuff like that. Little minuscule, you can call it minuscule, or like little things like that, Let me just, minuscule. Just look up what that means. Minuscule. It's very small, and the variant spelling the word minuscule. So I'm just something. Let's see if I can get a good. I don't really give too much. Let's see. Extremely small, tiny, minuscule script. So basically something little, but without, that don't really matter. But these things are considered little things now, because when the time comes when shit hits the fan, they're not going to be so little things to people anymore. They're going to be things that people had access to all their lives, man. How do you think people are going to react to that when they can't go to the grocery store and buy some food, man? The EBT tomorrow, man, is going to end. Hey, stuff like that, man. Another thing too. Hey, most of these people aren't gonna be able to, how can I put it? Be in a comfortable spirit, in a calm, comfortable spirit, because everybody's gonna be riled up, man. There's gonna be a lot of violence, a lot of stress, a lot of rampage going on, man, because these people do not know how to, first of all, fast, man. Hey, the apostles and elders of GMS teach the men that that's a mandatory thing to do, man. There's only certain demons you can purge through fasting, man. Like, let me park up real quick, and then there's only demons by way of fasting. Let me just to edify, man, where the spirit leads. Hey, call like about Shimmy outside. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 17, verse 21, in the King James Version. And it reads, "Howbeit, this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting." This is the law, statute, and commandment, man. And we need to be, on top of, of that too. Just speaking, to the brothers too, man. Speaking for myself first and foremost, But we're in these times where shit's about to get, bad. And these, going back to the topic, these regular people do not have the spirit to be able to fast. Their bodies have no conditioning, man. Let's see. It take to condition when fasting. Let's see what it says, man. It takes about 2 or 4 weeks for your body to fully adapt to intermittent fasting. Man, 2 or 4 weeks. These people do not have that patience, man. Especially when shit hits the fan and they don't have it, man, they gonna bug out. You know, it says right here, during the initial adaptation period, you may experience side effects like hunger, headaches, and fatigue. Headaches and fatigue, man. And you know, when motherfuckers ain't in the right spirit, man, they go batshit crazy. You know? You know, going back to, see, where did I have it at? It's right here. You know, going back to that hardened spirit, man. You know, the brothers in this truth, man, you know, speaking for myself, babe, we're gonna have to adopt. And that's the spirit too. Hey, we are going to adapt to the changes because, hey, we have the faith that the Lord's gonna put us through, look us through it, man, and be with us through it, man. Because only the elect are gonna have that type of faith, man. I don't have to desire aware of that number, man. You know, only the elect are gonna be able to get through these hard times, man. And another thing, man, you know, your family members and stuff, hey, what are you gonna do, you know, if they switch sides on you, man? In all reality, though, you know, a lot of people do not, you know, I'm in general terms, you know, these people in the world too, they don't know. You know, especially for the brothers in the truth, man, you know, hey, we got to be prepared. You know, if it comes down to it, if our family, you know, turns their back on us and, you know, calls E on us, man, and rats us out. You know, so we're going to have to be hardened, you know, in these times coming, man, because shit is about to go down. You know, a hardened spirit, you know, and I just looked this up, but I want to read what it means, man. A hardened spirit or hardened heart means being emotionally and spiritually insensitive, you know. But in all reality, we're going to be spiritually sensitive, man. But we're going to be emotionally insensitive. We're going to have we're not going to show emotions in those days. I don't know what this are. We're going to have the spirit to see the discernment, man. And it says right here, unreceptive, man. We ain't going to react to these motherfuckers. And we ain't going to act to, man, we going to see somebody blow up and we going to laugh about that shit. Call like about Shimei on Shah. I don't know what this are. And resistant to new ideas, emotions, or external influence. Hey, that's the spirit, man. What's coming? What new ideas are coming? What external influences are coming, man? That motherfucking seed to the hip, man. The hour of temptation, man. You know, we're going to have to be hardened because that's the temptation, man. You never know what E's going to try to, you know, lure you in with, man. You feel me? This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 10 in the King James Version. And it reads, the name of the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem, in the name Yahushai. Let me say it again. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 10 in the King James Version. It reads, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. What's the name of the Lord? You know, so-called, you know, what this world ignorantly calls God, his name is Yahweh. And who the world so ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, which is the Son of the Heavenly Father, his name is Yahushai, man. And it reads, the righteous runneth into it and is safe, man. You know, so hey, brothers that have the names, man, you know, we gonna have, you know, pray, you know, hey, start being in that mode, man, of being, you know, unreceptive to and unreactive to these motherfuckers that try to, you know, whatever the scenario may be, man. You know, we still got demons trying to fuck with us on our day-to-day lives, man. You know, but hey, call everybody Shimei Shai, because that's just building us up through the spirit, man. Now I can see, man, I went, you know, not just me, but other brothers too, man. They've been through hella shit, man. So we know how to fucking keep up or, you know, put up with these people's bullshit. But it's fucking tiring, man. It's tiring, but we do it, man. And the brothers have the strength to do it, man. Through the power of Yahweh Shem Shai, because we know what time it is, man. Hey, those that have eyes to see, you gonna see, man. Your spiritual discernment is gonna go off like spider, like hey, your spider senses is tingling, man. That's a spirit, right? The spiritual tingling, man. You know, the discernment. You know, but with that, you know, I hope this you know, just like a little quick hit, man, you know, through the spirit. You know, I hope this was edifying to the hopeful elect. You know, with that one.